Drop that bass. Drop that bass. Drop that bass. Drop that bass.
Look in my eyes, you will see there's so much more to me. A reflection of my life. See what you see. When all I wanna do is be in front of you, and all you wanna do is always bring me down. Try to understand, a stage is wonderland. Falling down below, catch the rabbit hole. I'm a devil, I'm a glitter girl. I'm here to rock your world. Look down in the vein on my skin. Can you taste all the well of the blood that is racing me through? I can see right through you. I can feel, I can breathe, I can see in a blink of an eye. This is why I am not gonna fail. I am gonna prevail in this living thing you call the scene. That's what with me. All I wanna do is be in front of you, and all you wanna do is always bring me down. Try to understand, the stage is wonderland. Falling down below, catch the rabbit hole. Catch the rabbit hole. I feel my soul is ending my own life. You're too close to me. I want a never-ending arms that bind me, ripping across my heart. And if the earth was shaking, would you save me then? Look inside your eyes.
Could've changed the locks, drank the whiskey on the rocks. No, they know what styles of thoughts. But thanks to you, Chris doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
Good evening.
I don't know what's already PM the real wall.
Yes, hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I think everything should be okay audio and visual wise today, but do let me know, especially if it's too loud. I'm trying a new experiment. It may be too loud. Seemed a bit too quiet to me in the last stream. Anyway, hello. Yes, the reason why I've left this screen up is for a reason, and I'll let you know in 1 minute time. It's nothing that exciting, but hello. This stream is a subscriber Sunday on a Tuesday, and it's for the one and only Kimpler. Kimpler.
Subscribe to the Psycho Fox. box. You could have changed
Hold on,
your
Kimpler.
locks.
Yeah.
Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donating to homeless child some socks.
Yes.
But thanks to you, Chris doesn't have to
I'll have a
work
drink.
at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
Ginge, thanks so much for subscribing for 39 months. Just before I give you more kudos, Kimpler, thank you for subscribing for 28 months using One Only Prime on your subscriber Sunday of all streams. That's right, we are playing Thank Goodness You're Here for Kimpler. And Ginger, I want to thank you again for those 39 months. That's unbelievable stuff. I'm sorry about your stream streak. I'm not sure what happened there. Don't forget, you can now keep stream streaks alive by checking out VODs, I do believe. And gentlemen, here's the form for you. Thank you very much again. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Excellent. Anyway, yes, Kimpler, thank you again. Looking forward to checking out Thank Goodness You're Here. That game is over here. But right, so a couple of weeks ago, I should say, I was like, oh, got this new fancy controller. I want to play some PlayStation games. So I booted up GTA 5, played a bit of GTA 5, stole a car, made the color scheme exactly the same as this bad boy. And I'm like, I want to play a shooter, I want to play an FPS shooter. I'm like, oh yeah, that Modern Warfare remake. I've never played that, Sammy. I've never played that. I'll check it out. So I started copying it off the disc. And then it was like, oh, you don't have enough hard disk space, and that's common for me in the PlayStation. So I was like, I'll delete some stuff. And so I tried to pause the automatic update and then copy off the disk first. It was like, and then it kept saying error. There's an error. So I'm like, okay, there's an error. So I deleted it. I started again. And then the same error happened, even though I had the space this time. So I deleted it all and started again. And then... so we're about 2 hours in now, and then finally get into the game. I'm like, okay, bit of Modern Warfare Remastered. I've heard good things about this one, you know, this particular remaster of this particular game. So I was like, okay, get into the game. I'm like, great. Then it's like, so do you want to download the single player campaign or what? And I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, I want to play the single player campaign now. What is this? Like 2 hours to download the front end, a bunch of menus. So I'm like, look, fine, download the single player campaign. And so it's like, okay, I'm downloading the single player campaign. I'm like, brilliant, this is great stuff. And you know, these games have got to stop doing this. I understand why they've done this, to kind of make it more convenient, or you can get into the first stage of the game before the second downloads. No, some do it brilliantly from the console end, like PlayStation, Street Fighter 6. You can download Battle Hub first and then blah blah, and lots of games do that. But we've seen it on Wednesdays. We've downloaded the whole game from the console screen. It says you've got the whole game, go ahead and play. But games, far too many games now, you go in and it's like, okay, I've got to download it and some more stuff anyway. So then the campaign finally downloads. I'm like, okay, so we're about 2 hours 45 minutes since I first just got a little itch to play a bit of Call of Duty. Let's be honest, the urge had long gone by now. So I'm like, oh god, all right, time to play the campaign. Press cross on the campaign. And then it's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm trying to play the campaign. It's like, no. Guy, you haven't downloaded the campaign compatibility pack. And I'm like, well, yeah, why would I want my campaign to be compatible? So anyway, then I had to download that. And then, okay, 3 hours later, I shit you not, 3 hours later, everything was ready to go. I boot up the game. I'm like, oh, turns out I have played this game before. Because I had a save. It loads the save, and this is what I get greeted with. After all that wait, this is what I get greeted with in this AAA top quality PlayStation title. Look at this. Loading, lots of loading. And no bodies. No body on that guy, no body on that gal. So there's your modern video gaming, everybody.
C4 with remote demo.
Yes, I see exactly what's going on, sir. And it is a 4 out of 10 at best. But I was like, wait a minute, what's going on with their clothes? They're not there. Their bodies are not there. Anyway. So I was just like, oh, I fancy a bit of Call of Duty. But no, you can't just... you've got to know what you want to play, like, an hour and a half before you play it these days, because, you know, it's not an instantaneous thing. But, you know, once you get into that game... oh boy. Boy howdy. And I've got a good internet connection. So it's not like a slow download problem. But once I got into it, I played like the much talked about mission where you're in the house at night and it's all green. Have you never had a good time with Call of Duty, Kimpler? Not even in the good old days. Shenmue wouldn't have this issue. Well, unfortunately, Shenmue, if you want to play that on the modern consoles, it's got plenty of issues. Don't you worry about that. But anyway, forget all of that modern warfare talk, because we're playing Thank Goodness You're Here, and I do mean that. Thank goodness you're here. And who am I talking about? Well, I'd like to thank Ginger, Kimpler, Sammy, and everybody else watching. Thank goodness you're here. This is the video game chosen by Kimpler. This is Kimpler's Subscriber Sunday on a Tuesday. Let's do this. Well, I don't know if you remember the other day when I was doing a bit of 360. I booted up Modern Warfare 2, you know, just for a laugh. And in, like, no time at all, we're in a multiplayer game. So, like, you can still play that game online. And I was just thinking, why am I not playing that game online instead of putting up with all this shit? But it's because I wanted to use a blue controller. Right, now, yes, this game takes place on the British Isles, but it just don't look like no language that I be speaking. Thank you, CG. I actually just used that on you guys, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. Forgiveness, please. I'm back. Hello. Right. Are from Tarn? Dead Reet? Or sorry what? I've got to be honest, and I've got to go with that one. Yeah. We're all, of course, familiar with the works of Cole Supper. That is the thing that used to tell you that an advert break was coming up. That black and white bar, those black and white bars, used to get that on TV in the top corner, top right hand corner, to let you know that ads were coming up. They don't do that anymore because it's digital. Right. Yes. Oh, so it was on English. That must have been a bug then, because I don't know what that was. Jump and slap and move. Alright, can someone make a note of these, because I can only remember 1.5 of those button commands. New game. Kimpler, are you ready to have your mind blown this Subscriber Sunday? First of all, we're celebrating a Sunday on a Tuesday. By the way, it's Subscriber Sunday tomorrow as well. And the day after, that's right. Tomorrow's Subscriber Sunday is Police Simulator. That's certainly going to be interesting playing it in this climate. And on Thursday, it's a double bill, an exciting double bill for Andrew Monkey. It's Primal and Mr. Mosquito. Now, Andrew Monkey has reserved the right to make a judgment that if we're really enjoying whichever game we play first on Thursday, we can stick with that if need be. But yes, that's Thursday for Andrew Monkey. Tomorrow, Police Simulator, chosen by Sonny. I will be one of those bastards. Yes, all Chris are brilliant. New game. Yes, we're in the pie factory. Oh, yes, this is fine British cuisine. That looks good enough to eat, which is good because it's a food stuff.
Penny comes, penny pays. You simply won't get tinier.
Well, don't.
Peas. Not quite peas, not quite beans, but something special in between.
I don't know about that. You know, I love peas. You know how I feel about beans. I love peas, though. But I'm not sure about putting a peen in my mouth.
Give your wife the best. Give her big lumps
Well, there's enough brilliant Chris's like this one that we balanced Benoit out a while ago. I've got to concentrate. Is it super quiet for you guys? This reminds me of websites like Weebles. What was his website called?
Strange place, I know, but they need what we're selling, see? I've got
I thought it
you
was a bit
meeting
quiet.
with the Lord Mayor today.
That's
So
fine.
don't miss that bus. Are you listening?
No, I wasn't.
Hey.
Oh god. Are you fucking fascist? Listen,
What are you
Southerners,
still doing here, boy? Get out!
Northerners, and them people in the middle can all enjoy this game alike. So let's not be regional. We can be regional in a way that we celebrate our differences, you know, like here in normal world, and up there you're like, you know, beyond the wall. But let's just come together as one and recognize that we've actually got lots in common, and we need to rise up together and take out the billionaire class. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. Lambert, it's great to see you. How you doing?
Wait, boy.
I know. I was just... I was talking. How's the volume now? There we go. Brilliant. So sort of a kind of, visually at least, a Dilbert kind of office environment. Plus Northern. Yeah. Gimme.
Where'd I put my chopstick?
Ooh, where did you last see it? I don't want to talk about this guy and his chapstick, to be honest. So we'll just get out of here if we can.
Yes, it happened again.
Right. See you later.
Good grief, lad. The front door's right there.
Are we alive?
10 stories up for crying out loud.
Ooh. Now is that, you know, nowadays can I probably get cancelled? Also, what Northern? I'm doing a not. I can only think of Scottish. I've been put on the spot. Northern. I think it's a bad idea. This is British life, foreigners watching. We live in houses like this, on streets like this. They actually look pretty similar, but obviously this is old-fashioned footage. I didn't wear a school uniform like that. I had quite a funky one. Jumpers, red or grey jumpers. I know that doesn't sound too exciting, but it's better than what they have now. So trust me on that. Barnsworth. Yeah. Never been to Barnsworth. I'd love to go. He was also... Who was? Benoit. What dude just died? What's going on? What's going on? Who's dead?
But if you just sit there, I'll let you know when he's ready. All right, love.
What happened? What happened? Oh yeah. That's why I said strictly, just in a visual sense. Yeah, he went a bit mad, didn't he? Yeah. Which I say is good for variety sense, because you certainly don't have a lot of people going mad nowadays, and they haven't even had to go through the experience of trying to play Modern Warfare in 2026. Modern indeed. But yeah, the nighttime mission was pretty cool. But yeah, that wasn't my takeaway from the experience. I just couldn't believe how long it took to try and make a game work. And I've spoken to my friend who recently just got his first PlayStation in a long time, right? He was saying he was having trouble installing Street Fighter 5 because it was doing a similar thing, like when he got into it, like, and this is like a newcomer to the platform and an old comer to the platform. We're both having trouble and just thinking it's stupid, and I just think, again, just reboot the games industry. We'll cover that on Poobles' Subscriber Sunday Choice soon. Crush the industry. Smile. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's going to cost you. Brilliant.
Good morning, little fella. Nice to have you around.
Listen, I would never. I would never actually do this to an actual member of the Royal Mail force. They do good work, and Lord knows it's difficult enough to get anything delivered anyway. So if you see anyone interfering with a postal worker in this kind of way, put a stop to it immediately. Poobles, what's going on? I was just talking about you and your game choice. We're going to do that next week. Crush the industry, if that sounds good to you. I'm making... I mean, this is quite similar to my actual life. I'm a little bit taller.
I've come down from Egg and Crisp pasty, but Meg's isn't open.
Oh no, Meg's isn't open. Well, I mean, I guess that's 1 point for Greg's, but still wouldn't. Right. I think I used to know what those H's stood for on those little things, but those days are long gone. Barnsworth Fried Chicken 2. So you think, oh, that's a bit of a silly name, but there are chicken shops in this country that do have names sort of like that. Like Chicken Cottage, The Revenge. If there is a possibility of not doing both games, you should definitely start with Mr. Mosquito if you don't know much about it. Okay, good call. I'll put that to Andrew. But sounds good. Yes, did I help him with that?
Nick's Bricks, come get your bricks. Bricks by the brick, bricks by the bag. High quality bricks by Nick, that's me.
I tried to buy some from Nick the other day, but didn't have the courage in the end, so I left. I absolutely bricked it. See, I just said something absolutely terrible with my own two lips, and then I did what I just told you all not to do. I became a complete hypocrite, worse than CM Punk. I destroyed a postbox. Hydrant, I guess, but I'm going to go with helicopter landing zone. You know, not necessarily the biggest helicopters in the world, but that's where you would land it. I need to see that reaction to what that game is. You've got me curious, and I put Prime on the schedule, but hadn't picked what one we were going to start with first. So I'm liking what I'm hearing. I'm playing this game correctly, I take it, yeah? I tell you what, that's a very well recreated British litter receptacle there. Or bins, as most people call them.
Just the man I need.
Oh no, what have
The
I done?
mayor's asked me to clean up this little rose garden.
Oh no.
You can start by getting on that mower.
Oh no, I've gone and volunteered myself for work. There we go. Hey up, by crikey, I've got to do work. No, it went weird. Whoa, do you know what I'm doing now? Like, I'm doing some canny work. Northern. Any place that isn't southeast London, northern. You know, so, you know, Birmingham, northern. Manchester, northern. Dover, northern. Exactly. Milk snatcher out. Is that some kind of request to see breasts? Is that what is that how they're saying it these days? Now, it said slap, but that looks like a kick, doesn't it? Unless he's so into the slap. He's doing it with such gusto that leg's just flying up in the air, like what happens to ladies in movies when they get kissed. I don't know why that leg goes up. Maybe it's what happens when you get a good kiss. Maybe I've never had a good kiss, because my leg's never gone up. You guys? Now, I would, again, this is not something I would do in real life as well. I think pigeons are completely... what's the word? They're misunderstood. They're maligned, and I say enough. But it's a video game environment, so I'm going to continue abusing these pigeons. All right, lady, what's up? I do interact with old ladies that way. I can't I'm going to be honest. This stream's always been about honesty, so I'm going to keep it real when I can. Right, so do I actually have to help that guy with his job? Because I'm just happy doing this, to be honest.
How do you do, young man? Almost done, and then I can finally get home to my puzzles. I love puzzles.
He means children, doesn't he? He means children locked in the basement. That's what he means by puzzles, isn't it? I'm going to go tell the policeman. That's fucking funny, isn't it? Right, did everybody have a good weekend? What happened? Did anything go down in Groove Town or where you guys live? I'm trying to think, my weekend. I watched American Werewolf in London for the first time in a long time. Still good. Although I always think it's... Obviously the transformation scene is legendary, famous. I do think it's very fun. I mean, I know it is a horror comedy, but the way it starts I've always found to be quite amusing though. You know, just reading his book. Oh, Jesus! You know, like, caught his toe in the door or remembered that he'd left the oven on. Watched a film called The Invisible Man from a few years ago. That wasn't too bad, actually.
I can never think of what's on this. We'll be open in a minute, fellas.
No, I wanna be open now. When I worked at a pub, that was the first time I'd learned that regulars are actually there at opening time at like 9:30, 10 in the morning. I was like, oh god. I've never played PUBG. How was your? Is this your new project? A little bit of. God, it's been so long. Player Unknown's Battleground, right? Not the Kevin Bacon one, the newer one, right? Yeah, yeah. It was. I think it's 2024. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's not like it was a kind of like a new kind of like a new take. It's pretty good. What else did I do? I did a couple of other horrors that escape me right now because I've seen so many horrors and.
Goodness,
they're all-
you're here.
Oh, that's funny!
I'm shining tuppence down this here runoff. But more fool me, my arm has become
Trapped. I've seen. I think I saw Limmy play this film.
Perhaps you might see about sourcing some lubrication that I might slip free.
All right, where am I going to get some lube? Who's gonna? Okay. Well, surely it's going to be the buttery shop.
I'm sorry, mister. We're not open at the
I can see that. I got good memories. Not necessarily of watching the movie Memoirs of an Invisible Man, but it was on when we were on a family holiday to a caravan. So I've got kind of warm, fuzzy memories of it being on at that time. But has that not aged well? Memoirs of the Invisible Man. I know it's got Chevy Chase in it.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. What does so?
What a dog.
He needs to find a key, right? It's an adorable game, isn't it?
Don't be shy, lad. Give that lawnmower the old grab and squeeze.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like in the day.
Oh shit!
I love you.
And what was your time like with it? Good fun times with PUBG? Locksmith, nice, thank you. Sam Neill is great in it, from my memory as well. I might have to give it another watch. Oh right, I thought I was in a cutscene, obviously, and something was just going to happen. My bad.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Listen, I mean, if this is all that flowers are doing with their days, then I don't feel bad for them. I know that's what they're trying to, we're trying to say, oh no, but like, I mean, what kind of life is this? I mean, yeah, they're happy and they're in love and all that, but what are they doing for the world? still funny. Oh, you little slut flower. That's right. I would never slut shame a human, but flowers I go mental on. Just go into a park and start pointing and naming and shaming. Right, locksmith. Excellent. Thank you for going in the right direction. Yeah. It's like it's like watching a Simpsons episode for me that I've seen like 50,000 times. Sometimes the laugh comes from something that you expect rather than something you don't expect because you think, oh, you want to be surprised in comedy, but sometimes the familiarity or the final arrival of what you know is coming and then it gets it, you know. That was great. Yes. Yes, exactly.
Well, I do love my mole wife. You and your wife should come around sometime. We live underground, in soil and that. Anyway, I best be off. I've got some worms to suck up into my big mole mouth.
Well, he seems really nice, so do you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna tell the missus, and hopefully we can make it round to his sometime for dinner. Right, just double checking none of these are the locksmith. Do you know what? That's a tribute tree, so I'm just gonna leave that out of respect. That's what tonight's about, everybody. Respect. Okay.
Alright, give it a turn.
Morning.
Oh, the police. Listen, police.
Council tax all paid.
Oh, don't even start with the bloody council, mate. Yeah. Exactly. I knew it would be. I'm not solving everything in this game immediately because where's the tension there? Where's the reason to carry on watching? It's not the stick of truth. Good evening, Silent.
How about a
How's it
pie,
going,
eh?
man?
What's a gobbler's pint then?
I found it.
It's like a normal pint.
Give me the keys!
Boo, my shoes off.
I'd love to, Ronnie, but the beer's coming out.
Ah,
so
excellent. Northern. Thought it might be, that's why I didn't recognise it.
You go down into the cellar. A few bottles of
I've heard all about the
chance of
North,
that.
and I must go there sometime.
While you're down there, lad, give those barrels a shake up, won't you?
While you're down there. Right. Just shake up the barrels. Is there such a thing as two shaken up a barrel?
Hey, looking good up here.
Did we speak much about Welcome to Derry on the channel? Did you guys see that? I finished that. That was quite a lot of fun. Oh no! He's got a great little face, isn't he? It's it really reminds me of those old, like I said, Weeble games and Newground games, because not only from the art style, but oh no, what fake Derry is in the new Derry, as in the one that Tim Curry doesn't live in, the remake Derry. Well, let me tell you, it's been a real Skarsgård couple of weeks for me.
Nothing like a nice wet pint to start the day. Every morning I wake up, can of lager, then I do a big wee, then I get out of bed and go downstairs.
I wish drinking was actually like this, but this has never happened to me.
You know, you need steady hands to be a locksmith.
Well, I always thought, oh, you got to watch the original TV movie, but it hasn't. There's still some great bits in it, but it hasn't aged well. Tim Curry's performance as Pennywise is amazing, but and then the new ones are pretty. I don't know. I can't even. They weren't very memorable.
Ah, Larry. We were just talking about my morning.
But I enjoyed.
I'll take it now, please.
Welcome to Derry.
Right you are, Ronnie.
It was
Another morning pint
a bit of
coming
silly
up. You
fun.
working today then, fella?
Yes. In fact, fact, I'm supposed to be at Meg's already, I think. I'll be back.
Stop Motion was a film I saw not this weekend, the
Oh,
last
what's he
weekend.
like, eh? Come on then.
That's
let's
pretty
board
decent.
your bike
I've been
and
watching a lot of
on
scaries
the house.
recently.
That Ronnie's a character.
But Derry does a couple of cool tie-ins from the Stephen King extended universe. And because I'm a nerd, you know, I still love that shit. Sometimes. It wasn't done in an annoying way, apart from one thing where I was like, what was the point of that? But, you know, other stuff I've like, ooh. Every frame of this game is a work of art. What's your kind of horror films, Kimpler? Don't forget The Mist, Stephen King as well, and that's one of the best horror movies ever, in my opinion. Whoops. Jump scares. It's not. I certainly wouldn't say that it's just a jump scare thing for sure. It's got a few psychological things going on there, and it's not all blur. You know, some of some of it, but you know, it's not all blur. Well, it's time to get King Charles on the phone, Simon, because a knighthood's coming your way. I kid. I imagine you turn it down, wouldn't you? Yeah. I like the way Pennywise, you know, really fucks with you up here. You know, some of it's great, and whatever Skarsgård that one is, he's pretty good.
There you go.
Right.
Once more with vigor. It's no use.
Nice. Right, now, some of your finest butter, please.
Thanks for fetching that, Ronnie lad. I'd offer you a pasty one with now cooked yet.
Exactly. I thought that was the staple of your friendship as well, guy. I thought that's what you guys bonded over. You know, a little bit of child murdering. But I guess the honeymoon is over.
Darling! What on earth are you doing with that mop, boy?
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Meg. My mum's got me back on the mercury again.
Give me strength.
It's a bit vanilla of you, Kimpler, if you don't mind me saying. Gotta get them buttery nubs.
Oh, you found me. I'm the fridge stoves, and I'm awfully frigid. Ah, no, I jest. I'm actually the town vole, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, okay. Because I was always taught not to keep your milk near the eggs. I thought, you know, it was too soon. You know what I mean? Too soon. Well, you guys have really changed in the new year, and I don't like it. Change for the worse. Yes, that's satisfying. Sometimes I wish that's how I could just get my butter home from the shop, but I never have the courage.
Ooh, hello.
Right, get it right up there.
Rightio, chaps. Ready for
Sometimes
one
you just got a
last
little
time
bit left on your
to
knife, right? You know, the butter, and you just think,
Grab
oh, it's
a
just a
hold
little
of
bit.
my
You know, maybe I
foot.
could. But it's always a little bit too much, isn't it?
3, 2, 1. Oh. Ooh.
Everyone's
What's this? 'Twas nary a tuppence. 'Twas a
everyone's
tuppence.
faces and voices in this game is really funny.
Where best to spend ye?
Oh yeah.
What hell?
Oh man, I haven't mopped up
God's
leftover
speed
gravy on a
and
Sunday roast
tuppence.
plate with a bit of bread in a long time. I don't have as much gravy as I used to.
In for a penny.
Oh no, Stephen Mulhern. No! I like to preserve the crispiness of the things like the roasties, you know, guys. Well, this is very, very funny. Kimpler, you were right. I am enjoying this game. I know. There's been more than one instances of that, and I've enjoyed every single one of them.
How queer! There it is noon and all asunder.
Right, what else did I have to do? I've done the mowing. I've freed the guy from the drain.
Well, I guess no breakfast for me. Typical. I never get my way.
Right, breakfast. I mean, why do I have to...
Oh, Florence. One day we'll get out of this town. You'll go to veterinary school, and I can do my juggling. We'll be so happy together.
Colin, I'm not paying you 10 pence an hour, Adrian.
This is obviously not where I'm supposed to be going. 7 foot wide, is it? Okay. Check out the big hole, I guess. That seems like a pertinent move. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, that's what the obvious gamers will do. You know. The obvious gamers. Right.
I've never seen a hole as big as that before.
Well, sir, I mean, maybe it's time you lived the town that you were born in, mate. Because you'll see some crazy medium-sized holes just down the street. Right, there we go. Wait a minute, how much? Butter is down there. Ah, wonderful stuff. Well, like we were talking about the other day, Ash is bidding for a Pokemon drawn by Frank Carter without looking. I was like, I'd like to draw on stream without looking. I mean, obviously we wouldn't have the high-valued auction afterwards, but I do find silly drawings very, very amusing. And this is just ticking all those boxes.
This time, Jasper. Oh dear.
Oh, it's no use, Marge. I don't think this thing's worked in quite a while.
Hello, CG. Wow, it says nonce on there. I thought it would say ponce. Is this how adult is this game?
Usually.
They start effing and jeffing all over the place.
Hang on a wee minute. Where's my blinking spanner? Oh, don't tell me it's been pinched again. It'll be that senile old fishmonger Bish down at the market. You better get down there and find it, or it'll be cold chips till the cows come home.
Oh my god.
Now then, Marge, about my payment.
Oh, well, it looks like there's no money until...
No, I'm not doing it like that again.
Okay,
I didn't
so it's
walk
not,
right for a week last
despite
time,
its
and that
playful
vinegar smell's
appearance,
only
it's
just
not for
washed
kids.
out.
It's nay
Suit yourself.
for the weans. Well, you see, that would be something to be cautious about, because I'm not in the business of wet chips. Even the phrase is a bit unsettling, isn't it? It's got to be crispy, or get the fuck out. This is for audience members like CG. This is what we used to call a telephone box. Back in the day, we didn't all carry a phone around with us, and we had to go in these boxes if we wanted to use the telephone. It was crazy days that you'll never ever truly understand unless you were there. Yes. Man, when I was a kid, I was like, visits, I don't... And then you get a bit older and you're like, oh, I see what they're doing. Yeah. Or call up a lady of the night, don't forget that. They had many, many uses to telephone boxes. Again, don't do what Donnie does.
Oh, that's okay. I couldn't get it quite right my
Right, so we need a spanner. Anything else?
Nothing like walking this.
Is that lilt? Clearly a bit of lilt there. This is just a very nostalgic for anyone from these isles. I'm sorry if you Americans are a little lost and confused right now, but it's okay. Trust me, everything's going to be okay. Yeah, well, now they don't give a shit, do they? They'll just go in the street, so... In some ways, I too miss the good old days. White lightning. Absolutely delicious, isn't it? It's Demon Spirit. You know, just head to a park, bottle of white lightning, which, by the way, again, for any non-UK people, is a very strong, cheap cider. So you just pop into the park with your special someone, big 3-litre bottle of, white lightning, a couple of straws in there. Just a magical afternoon, really, isn't it?
I'm looking for toots.
Keeping my eye on this guy. Apple flavoured paint stripper. I have to say, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I know. Brace yourself for the shocking announcement. Alright? I've given you ample bracing times. Here it comes. I had something nice at Taco Bell the other day. I know what you're thinking, but seriously. But obviously, it was nothing that had meat in, my God. It was like their version of the McDonald's apple pie, but it was a caramel apple pie, and it was in the shape of like a taco. I can't remember the actual name of the thing, but it was a far superior McDonald's apple pie. It was pretty great. I sometimes eat Taco Bell, Kimpler, but my body is immediately very, very unhappy with me if I do so. Switching out the minced beef out of the tacos for chicken certainly does help a lot. No dogging. Boring. Yeah, it's and hello Ash. I first tried it when I was 7 in America, so I remembered it being brilliant. But like when it came back here recently, I had it and I was like,
Hello there. I've got a sausage here.
But again, we're talking about UK Taco Bell, Kimpler. So if I went to America right now and had an American Taco Bell, I'd enjoy it a lot more.
I've dropped it again. It's all right.
What does your body crave that you're not giving it, Kimpler? So you're too busy on the smack, and the body's like, enough the smack. Let's have some crack. It's one of the delightful parts of getting older, Silent. I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted, particularly late at night. Can't do that anymore. No. Oh, God, are you okay? Yeah, God. Yeah, I just ate 7 biscuits last night, and oh, God, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, sleep's pretty great, but I understand sometimes you don't want the day to end. You're having too much fun, and you're like, I'll let morning Kimpler worry about that.
What have we got here then? A toad in the
That
hole.
many
Don't
additives and
worry, little
flavourings.
fella. I'll
Well-
put you down the apples and pears in a jiffy.
Oh, I'll tell you what I got from McDonald's the other day. They're doing a secret menu thing at the moment, or were doing a secret menu thing. Got a Big Mac sauce in its own little sachets. What do you reckon? Sit on them? Not literally, but sell them. Big Mac sauce, 10 years. Big Mac sauce and a little thing that they're doing. Someone will probably. I might make £2 or
Help
something.
yourself to some scrambled bread on your way out.
Scrambled bread is one of my favourite parts of British cuisine. I mean, this looks like my friend's parents' living room. No, a lot of living room, but this is getting scary now. This is just like the Pillion experience. Tickler's Choice. I've forgotten the name of that. Was that the Golden Cutter's Choice? What's that, Backy? Silent? You'll know. Just put my finger in this plug socket. Golden Vag. That's the one. No, I think you were right. No. Golden Vag is the green one, I think. That used to be the popular one with all my friends. Now, if you want to buy a packet of tobacco, first of all, it costs £48.95 for a few leaves. And there's none of that packaging, just a picture of a diseased lung. Am I going? Let's hit him.
Oh, hey, hey, hey,
Yes, I stood for the national anthem earlier. Demon Spirit. That's the only reason why I wasn't doing it here. But I have stood for the national anthem at the very sight of one of those UK plugs in a game before, so don't think that I'm not for real.
Oh, hey, oh, oh, oh.
Yes, I'm sorry that I wasn't around, you guys. Did you end up doing a movie night in the end? Did I miss out on anything good? I like that, Silent. That's very funny. Again, I didn't actually laugh, but it is very funny. I'm just a bit tired. You're right, I'm sorry about that. I remembered, and it was kind of late on Saturday, and I was like, yeah, I should have confirmed. I should have confirmed. But, yeah, I have no excuse for not confirming. That wasn't very good. I thought that it was kind of taken as read, but yeah. Well, I should have messaged. But if you guys were like fancy watching it and you messaged me and like, we're gonna watch it with or without you, I would have been like, you go right ahead. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Or if we end up doing it separately, that's fine. Right, what? Right, let's go around and hit everything. I might be able to do it. I'll have to confirm. And I will confirm. I will confirm. Can I get stuff off the... Right, apart from scrambly bread, what did he say? Well, happy birthday... yes. Well, happy birthday, girlfriend. And the good news is, we don't need to get her a present because you are the gift that keeps giving, dudes. And I'm sure she knows that already. And you can't put money on that. You can't even do the MasterCard joke. You can't buy silence, love, and companionship, not even with MasterCard, not even with Red American Express or whatever the best colour is. Green? I don't know. 10 bob. Well, no, 10 bob is 10 bob goes back. My granddad used to say 10 bob. My God, how time flies when you're playing such a fine video game. She's lucky to have me, no matter how much you. Exactly, and I think if she didn't have you and therefore didn't protest, I think her life would be pretty dull, which is not the opposite of what I can say for all your lives during these adverts. Don't go anywhere more. Thank goodness you're here. Coming up right after this.
This is the bronze now? Here you go, house, please. Yes.
Sorry to keep you. Traffic was a killer.
Bosnan?
Where on earth is Carmen San Diego?
Tell me where is Carmen number two. Can you help us ride it
They say 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer. But that was before Sunblock 5000. Just apply a pint to your body and you're good for hours. See you by the pool.
Sunblock 5000. Protection for the new age.
Well, I'll certainly have to keep that in mind for my next holiday. Hello, everybody. More. So I started like talking like this on stream, so as a joke, and doing really rubbish cliched throws to ads and stuff as a joke, and now it's all just hard coded. And that's just not a joke, and it just happens all the time. Anyway, hi. Thanks for sticking around. I saw more comparisons of the NPCs in Metroid to Navi, and again, I don't know what memory and time has done to Navi, but she like there'll be a yellow there'll be an up-C notification from Navi, like really not that often at all, as well. Like just there'll be a reminder on the vague direction where you should be heading next every once in a while. Certainly not to the extent of Prime 4. And another time she wants to talk, right? It's when she's got useful information to offer you about enemies. Now, who doesn't want to know about that? I personally think we should have kept the Bob currency this whole time. Give me 5 Roberts for a Beano and a Twix, he used to say. And now, there's no Bobs for anybody. It's one of the reasons why this country has gone right down the pan. Thwack!
I love cucumbers, but I cannot stand a snail. Every time I put one in my mouth, I'm nearly sick. Won't you do me a favour? If you see any snails, give them a clip round the ear hole for me.
I mean, they're right bastards, aren't they? They're arrogant. There's a bus coming to run them over, and they won't speed up. And that is, it's just like I said, just far too cocky. I can't stand them. So I'm right behind that guy. I've definitely got less squeamish. When it comes to some things, I've gone off some meters as I've got older, but I still really don't think I'll ever eat a snail. You guys ever had escargot? Never seen in the Avatar movies. There's no need. Yeah, it really is a shame that of all the films James Cameron picked Avatar to make endless sequels to, but he's bloody doing it. I only saw the first one. First one was, at the time, was like, and it was a perfectly fine movie. But no one cares. Apart from the weird Avatar cult people, and apparently a few other people that kind of, leads to it smashing box office records every time and stuff. But, I mean, have you ever met, like, real-life people who are like, I really love the new Avatar films? Like, real people that you know. Online or in real life, but people that you know and are real. Have they ever stopped you and said, Kimpler, I have to tell you about the new Avatar. I've got to tell you about the new Avatar movie. It'll change your life. That's fine, isn't it? Listen, the police tomorrow in Police Simulator will take care of these crimes. So we'll commit the crimes today. We'll deal out the punishments tomorrow. I was wondering where you got it from, Ash. Kidding! Kidding. Of course I'm kidding. And Ash, thanks for the reminder. I'll bring that up now. That was a joke. You didn't remind me. I think we, as a globe, should get the Australian currency legally changed to dollary dues. What do you guys think about that? We'll give the dollar to America because, they'll be weird about it. But I think in Australia, the Australia dollar should be called dollary dues officially. And the Canadian dollar also needs its own name. I was thinking maple leafs, ash, boiled it down to an even simpler maples, which I also quite like.
She needs a drink, lad. She's drier than makes fruitcake.
Is that working? Is that just going to work eventually? Okay, I'm following the thing.
Oh! Ow! Ow!
Didgeridoo is amazing. What other countries have the dollar? South Africa? Was that the rand?
Ooh, fuck my minute.
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah, what am I doing? Trying to get the water back on. I've got to beat up some snails. I don't think I've seen any yet, though. There you go. What can their one be called? But I mean, it simply must be called the dollary do in Australia. There's no other option. Ooh, nice. Maybe.
Hello! I'm a worm.
Hello, sir.
One thing you ought to know about worms, we love rain. One time, I went up for my rain, but it wasn't rain.
What was it?
It was a bird, playing a cruel trick.
How did it...
You're not a bird, are you? I should hope not. I'm a worm.
Birds don't actually do that, do they? Do they stand up there and do impressions of rain? They were like, whoosh, whoosh, rain, I'm rain. And worms are like, ah, lovely rain. And the birds are like, ow. Oh, I've got to get this water flowing again. This town needs me. I think this game's fantastic. Okay. Is that looks good. Is it good enough? The first time I heard it, I was like, is that a French chef? But no, he's just extra northern. Hey, the spanner! Brilliant!
Oh, a fine scene!
I've no idea.
Why are all these fish smoking?
Aye, pull the other one. Passing off my spanner as a stiff kipper, is it?
But we've been friends for 40 years. Why on earth would I betray your trust now?
Why don't you spare me the excuses, you fat trout? I'm taking this back to my toolbox, where it belongs.
How embarrassing.
Of course, that's reminiscent of Billy Connolly, but that's not actually Billy Connolly, I take it, right?
Where are you going, you little layabout?
See you soon, DS666.
Have you heard about big rods?
Oh, wow, hold
no
on.
pies.
Me fish pop.
No pies?
What's off
I
this
know, that's
about,
what I said
then?
and all. On a Thursday morning, no less.
On a Thursday morning. What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know, but I'd eat pie for tea.
Oh, of course you do. Why don't you ask Al Beverly to make you one?
I suppose we do that jar of mustard that needs use it.
Well, there you go then. I'll be round at 6.
But you're not invited.
It's so charming and hilarious. I wish I could be more like this game. Right.
Well,
Oh no. Oh no, what have I done?
all right.
Yeah? Oh my. This is just like that one scene in Pillion. Oh dear.
Hello.
Now there's nothing I can add, you know, as the streamer, as the commentator. Sometimes it's okay for me to watch something like what just happened there and laugh along with you. Exactly. Those outside the UK probably won't believe it, but this is very, very regular for all of us in our local town high streets.
Lumina, you've really set him off now, haven't you?
Well, what? It is big.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that.
Shouldn't be so soft about it. I've got a big tour. They don't see me chucking bananas.
Well, maybe you should, sir.
Very handsome, my dog. Such a good boy.
This is sort of like always what I pictured when Carl Pilkington tells stories about the town that he came from, which was in the north. Oh man, I really wanted. I'll smash another one of those pots.
What a mess.
Oh, okay. The rats were singing. They better not be up to something. Planning. You played that game, the Plague game? The one with too many rats in it? I knew that they were just waiting, planning, plotting to take over like they do in that game. It's ridiculous. Oh. Well, I tried to eat my veg. I tried to shop at the greengrocer. You all saw it. They wouldn't let me, so I'm off to McDonald's. That's the one. The Plague game. The rat game. Isn't there two of them as well?
Ah, a horseshoe.
Oh, tradition. Yes. Oh no! Oh.
Oh, my big bag.
Oh, is he? I was wondering when someone was going to actually react to it, and now I wish he hadn't, because that's not good. How long does it take for someone to recover from Smacky Bum Bum? Okay, I see. Nice. Well, you know, I think you can guess, but there's even more rats in the second one. Yeah, that thing Poobles posted in the Discord about Elon Musk looking to buy WWE. That's I would imagine that's just one of those bullshit internet stories that has zero truth to it whatsoever. Or am I wrong, guys? Is there something to it? Oh, for God's sake, no, I have ruined it. He's never going to come back out. Yeah, damn it. I thought bollocks, yeah. But, if he did, I mean, you could just do it all with grok, couldn't you? Save a fortune. And at any given moment, the wrestlers just take their clothes off and, you know, be brilliant. Consent be damned.
Big pies, tiny pies. All I need is my burgie. Oi!
I see definitely a lot less hype around the Rumble this year being a Saudi Rumble. Oh my gosh. I bloody knew he would. What's going on, Craggle Rocks? Thank you so much for that raid, dude. How are you doing? How was your stream? What's going on in your world? Tell me absolutely everything. And that goes for the same. That goes for the rest of you guys as well. Regarding your weekend, I want to hear absolutely everything. Every meal, every thought, every activity. Go. Go now. I need to remember the other films I watched. Tried to watch a film called Descent into Darkness. Couldn't find it for free. Tell you what, I've nearly watched everything that's on Shudder though. I've nearly watched all of it. I was concerned, Craig, because Windows did update yesterday. But touch wood, everything's to be okay. Everything's to be okay for me on my end this time. It looks like they funneled all the problems to you. Poodles, you think that I'm not genuinely excited to know more, but I am. Tell me about the quiche. Was it a Lorraine or something interesting? Because I'm a bit bored of quiche Lorraine, do you mind me saying? OBS, get a life. And let Craig create his magic, won't you please? Absolutely it did. A niche quiche. That's a great name for something. Maybe an indie band, a shoegaze band. Niche quiche. Yeah, I had some cheese and onion ones recently. Cheese and onion, brilliant. I'm not so interested in those bacon. I don't eat a lot of bacon anymore, anyway. But the thick bacon bits that you're getting in Lorraine, no, I've been there, done that far too many times. It's caramelized onion, though, absolutely. It's one of the greatest reasons to live for, I think, caramelized onion. Well, you've caught some of my streams this year, Craig. I've been having the same kind of fun as well with my mic settings. Listen, it's just the life of a streamer. All right, people who don't stream don't get it. It's actually the hardest job in the world. I saw a thing again. It's probably all I think, everything we see now is that's always been the case to some extent on the internet, but now I just probably assume that everything you see is bullshit. So I was like, the OnlyFans model says being an OnlyFans model is the hardest job in the world, and I was like, okay, well, first of all, that probably didn't happen. Second of all, I'm sure, I know for sure there's certainly a lot of cons coming, coming along with that. But also, if someone actually did say that, don't say that. I mean, for one, you don't even have a commute, for example. So just, I was like, don't say that. That's a silly thing to say. Craig, well, I know you only made 2 years in that role, didn't you? And you had to stop, didn't you? They said it was going to kill you, didn't they?
Well, I guess I will just starve.
All right. Can we get a pie?
Oh, you've come just in the nick of time. I came in as usual, opened up shop, counted till, went to make
the cock. Oh, I thought that said cock
then
queen.
I realised we've no meat. I can't make a pie without meat.
Yeah, you can.
It's the second most important ingredient.
That's
I
true,
hate
actually.
To say it, but you'll have to get down to Sam's Hams and pick us up some of his steaks. Oh, a sorry state indeed.
I tell you what, Craig. Ever since your relationship fizzled with HR, I knew the writing was on the wall. To be honest.
Yes, of course, Mr. Ron. Right away.
Come on then, lad. Let's be having you.
I hear that's where our protagonist in tomorrow's game, Police Simulator, lives. Let's be having you. Poogie the Wolf is here. Excellent. Hey, what's up, PT Dubs? How you doing? How are you? Now, there's been a lot of arse in this game, yeah. Right, meat. Do you know what? In a game, like, just once, it would be nice if, like, I was going to ask you to help me find this item, but Jeff helped me with it. Just someone else in town just helping out. Because it's always us, isn't it? Doing absolutely everything. Chocolate Thunder. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I get it. It's true. It's so true. I just want to say on stream, like I mentioned in the Discord, the best neighbours that I've ever had in my whole life. Me personally, got lovely neighbours back in my parents' street, featured in every single thing that they film in this country now. Best neighbours ever. They've moved away, so You know, whoever moves in next, it's going to be downhill from here. I'm bothered. I didn't need this kind of anxiety to start off my new year, but they've gone. I'm very, very, very sad about it. Very happy for them. I'm very, very sad about it. What if it's? I mean, what? I'm predicting a family with 2 kids who do nothing but scream all day and all night. Because that family, right? They never made a peep, and they never said anything when I made a lot of noise. Which is, you know, one of Pookie's aliases. How many aliases do you have, Pookie? It's too many. Chocolate Thunder's pretty good though. Deaf people. Now that one means there will be noise or there won't be noise. Yeah, what is the dream scenario? And I know you're probably thinking, well, wouldn't it be great if you know, the neighbour was a guy who, you know, liked. Let's just be really specific. Say like a guy my age moves in next door. He likes GoldenEye, he likes Queens of the Stone Age. Now I love GoldenEye and Queens of the Stone Age, but this actually happened to me before. I was living in a flat in East London. One time we were playing GoldenEye. He popped his head over the balcony. He was like, "You guys playing GoldenEye?" I'm like, "Yeah, we are, man." He's like, "Oh my god, I love that GoldenEye." And are you the guy who plays Queens of the Stone Age sometimes? I'm like, "Yes, sometimes I play Queens of the Stone Age." I was like, "Mate, hop on over the fence, come play some GoldenEye with us." And he did it. It was a nice day. I was like, "Oh my god, new friend who lives next door. That's crazy. My god." Then he started to come over all of the time. I lived with my partner then. He would just come over. Sometimes he'd knock on the door. Sometimes he'd climb over the fence out the back, how we first met, so he could look through the door and see that we were definitely in. And this just started happening all the time. And then very quickly, I began to hate him. Because he never stopped coming around. I'd be like, so one time he knocked on the door, I'm like, and he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know, just me and the missus chilling tonight." He's like, cool. What are we watching? You know, what's for dinner? As he's coming on in the house, like out of a TV, like the neighbour from hell. Although he started off as the neighbour from heaven, so be careful what you wish for, because that can happen as well. One time he came round, popped round, uninvited. He came in, playing some PlayStation, whatever. I said, "I've got to pop out now, dude, just for an hour." And he goes, "Cool." I'm like, "So, you know, if you could as well leave while I leave the place that I live in." And he said, "Oh, I'll just stay here." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I was early 20s at the time, so I don't have quite the capacity to say politely but firmly, "No, I'd prefer if you didn't wait here." I was like, "Okay, that's fine. You can just stay in my house, guy that I barely..." I mean, it was madness. The only pro that came out of it was that he was a doctor, and one time he did write me a sick note. Cash back. It wasn't really worth it, though. But it was just a perfect situation with those guys, and they've left. They've gone and left me. Everyone I know goes away in the end. Right, Kimpler, where am I? Where? Oh, it's just like I said, I was like, oh my god, a guy who likes GoldenEye. I was like, this can't be real. And then it was like a monkey paws wish. It was a cursed wish. Right, well, they need meat.
High in carbs, higher in oil.
No, they need meat in the pie shop. They need breakfast. Presumably also from the pie shop. Can I have some toys?
What's he got to say for himself then?
Right.
Frankly, I'm disgusted.
Ulrich, has he got any pals?
Uh-oh, this seems like a trap. Oh, okay. Wanted for crime. I'm always wanted for crime, never just to be wanted. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to the pie shop this week, everybody. That's right, the award-winning Dennis's Pies near me. They do an excellent minty lamb pie. I don't have a lot of lamb these days, but their minty lamb pie is off the chain. This is the place. Hello, Tabitha. This is the place that did the cheeseburger pie that time. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Cheeseburger pie? What? But it worked. Open your minds, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, ah, yeah. Be ashamed for retarded
Had burger,
people.
cheese, and what tasted just like ketchup and like a mustard flavour. Didn't have any pickles in it, I don't think, but it was really good. It was a what's the word? Rich, heavy. It was a bit much. Dude, cheese prices have gone through the roof. I love that clip of Dean Ambrose / John Moxley pronouncing wolves as woofs. Honestly, it was fucking crazy. I'll say it again. This is an award-winning butcher's. So who are we to question their methods?
I can't run through that, can I?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Right. I'm running out of things to slap.
Oh, where were you? There.
Tab, how was your weekend? And just so we make sure we've covered everything, the start of your week. Happy sub stream, yeah. Kimpler's one of my subs. Like in that movie, Pillion. Yeah, Kimpler's having the time of his life. Kimpler, please, allow me to answer on your behalf. Kimpler's having the time of his life. Tab. He said he's never had a better time on the Twitch platform. And then he later corrected himself to say, do you know what? Actually, I've never had a better time in my whole life, Chris. Thank you so much for streaming this game for me today. And I said, Kimpler, mate, you're welcome. Don't even worry about it. I think it has. It's awoken in me a stiff, throbbing local town pride. You know. One of these electrical bunkers. We used to climb on it and jump off of it. Back in the day. Oh no, Red Belly. A classic. Is that a... No, I thought it was a flying snail, but it was just a friendly bee. Yeah, but we used to call it the bunker. Because I started calling it the bunker when I was 5, so electrical substation. No, certainly not
Snails? No,
doing
thank
that kind
you.
of
Cucumbers? Yes, please.
verbiage. Right, so we needed water. There is now water. So what do you got for me? So why is it down your pants, sir?
Crikey, look at the size of this lad's marrow. Says here that tomatoes are a fruit.
Well, whichever way you want to slice it, yeah, Kimpler. Who doesn't love a good sub to wrap your mouth around? Okay, so that's right. Who's saying that? Oh. Is that? Yeah, I think that's them. It's got to be. Can I go in here now? Okay, and now I can't jump back down the well, so... Just make sure, just destroy everything, just to be nice and thorough. You know, sometimes I'm like, God, I'm such a comedy snob. Only the finest comedy will do for me. And other times, the silliest noises is all I need. Like this game right here, right now. Tell us about Lunch Tab. Come on now, don't keep it to yourself. There's a whole packet of beaver nuggets, no doubt. Yes. Excellent. Whoa. That's got to be record breaking.
Looks like we didn't need that hose after all, lad. Right, so all we need now is fertilizer.
Right, are you going to do any of this, or?
Do I smell quail?
Why did you only get half that pizza, Tab?
Pause for the tomato.
Are we talking about one giant New York slice, even though you don't live in New
Dirty
York?
love, Herbert. Dirty love.
Oh, the tomfoolery levels are high.
I reckon Roger'll have a full sack.
Yeah, I secretly knew the answer. That should have said purple burglar alarm on that burglar alarm. Yeah, well, in America that could still mean decent quality. Cafeteria pizza here, you're not. Well, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson, Tab. I'm just going to put it that way. Next time, get the beaver nuggets. All right. Yeah, the choice. Yeah, the chance for a perfect lunchtime there, and you blew it.
There's some nice ones in here today.
I don't like to hear about my friends, foxhounds no less, having average lunchtimes.
Ah, the dingleweed. A most invasive and hostile flora. If even slightly...
You can't hate it with a name like
birds
dingleweed,
scatter
though.
seed. Fortunately, I've caught this one before it could do any damage.
I had some British crisps over here the other day, Thai green curry flavoured, and they were actually brilliant.
Never
Captured the
touched
flavour
dingleweed
perfectly,
without the
worked as a
idea
crisp,
would be
very Moorish. Another flower destroyed. Well, I know we were talking about some American food just then, so I just wanted to be crystal clear. British crisps in Britain. It happened. And also there was a label on it that said, "Not for the EU!" So finally, something good to come from Brexit. More Thai green curry crisps for us.
Here's some wisdom for you.
Go on.
Never give an owl a toll.
Why? Why? Why not? They always do that, owls. I mean, people call them wise, but I actually just think they're dicks. You know, usually when you see an owl turn up in a game, it's like, here we go. No, Moorish. I mean, we're talking about the north. They've got Moors there, so... Yeah. Also, like, if I try to go to France with those Thai green curry crisps in my carry-on, are they gonna send me to jail? I had that feeling as well, you know, Craig. You know, like when I saw you earlier on, I nearly said, "He's more fun than measles and the chicken pox. Put your hands together for Craggle Rocks." But I didn't. Felt like that was a bit of gimmick infringement against Adam Jonesio, so I just kept it to myself.
Can't seem to understand it. I pick up all the litter and I put it in a bag. And then
No, they wouldn't come and shoot you. The HMRC would demand that you go and see them so that they can shoot you. They're not going to come to your house. No way. Men Underfoot. Again, it's all calling back to the movie of the year. Pillion.
I'm boiling the kettle.
Well, I mean, are you really, or did you just switch it on? Do all the Americans in the chat right now, do all you guys actually not have electric kettles that you just plug into an outlet in your kitchen to boil water? I mean, if you don't have an electric kettle, how are you Americans making a cuppa? Tab does. Okay, that's great. Because they're still not... Well, let's say they're not as they're not seen as much as a necessity as they are here. You know, you've got the kettles for the harvest, but it is a bit crazy. You just have a kettle that you put on the stove. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We all appreciate that, Lurk. Thank you. Yeah, it's extra effort, but again, maybe you just guys don't need boiling water in America as readily as we need it here. It's a Mickey Mouse one though. Well, now I'm interested. After a trip to Disneyland one time, I came back with Mickey Mouse oven gloves. They were pretty cool. We used to have a redeem for these, but I stopped doing it. We had a Mickey Mouse pizza cutter. That was pretty cool. But yeah, had these for a redeem, but now we don't use that redeem anymore. So now I just use it for autoerotic asphyxiation. Just to spice up some of the late night streams. You guys have caught the late night streams, haven't you? Psycho Fox After Dark. They're 110% more sexy. You have no kettle, Kimpler. What are you doing, man? Like when you want a cuppa. What are you doing? Are you a hot beverage fan at all, Kimpler? I tell you, I don't drink a lot these days. I'm starting to have instant coffee again in the morning, but it is just shit, isn't it? Instant coffee, just garbage. I don't have a fancy coffee maker, you see. I did have a good time with the Nespresso, the ones with the little pods. Got into that like 10 years ago. That was exciting at first, and then went off them, yeah. It's Walt Disney's true vision, Silent, I think. The old
hello there, young man. Thank goodness
the old
you're here.
they call it the
My
Ass
brake
Mickey
lights
wank.
are all blocked up over there, and I need them cleaning out. Won't you give it a go?
Do you know how to work the steamer for the milk frothing and stuff? Because that's something I've never looked into. Yeah, I do kind of. Even though the pod, I got a bit bored of it because it's certainly not like a shop espresso is. A shop espresso, a proper espresso from a cafe, but the variety was quite exciting, and it's just so easy to make, isn't it? Because I don't want to be messing around like Doc Brown with my my tubes and frothing and steam and all that crap. Just for a drink. The coffee, the filter coffee. Excellent, Kimpler. The American way, the American dream is alive in your kitchen. Yeah, and when do you need coffee? When you're tired. So pre-coffee, you're supposed to steam a milk. No, not in my household. This is what we English people call a satellite dish. You Americans call it cable. My dad working in broadcast when I was growing up. At one point we could have been as many as 3 satellite dishes. Because there was... and one of them is still in the garden, I have to say, because there was Sky and there used to be another company called BSB. And so my dad got the BSB satellite thing, and that satellite disc was square but at a diagonal angle, so it was like a diamond. Pretty cool. And I remember watching Turtles on their kids channel when I was very, very young. And then what happened? BSB and Sky merge. Silent knows, yeah. My dad still got it in the garden as kind of like a little piece, a little little artifact, if you will. No, I know. I was being facetious, Kimpler. I was being facetious. I think I saved the face. Right. Of course.
Great job.
A proud, tiny pie family. And why wouldn't you be proud?
It's only Nancy's new bloody boyfriend. She's got a
Exactly,
new every week.
Mr. Ripwan. And how are you
It'd be
doing?
nice to have a proper sit-down tea.
I'd rather have a sit-down wee. Oh, Thatcher. Been chilling. Nice. I hope your 2026 is going well so far, dude. Way too late to say Happy New Year, but when you see someone for the first time that year, you can say, I hope your year's going well. It's cold in Florida. My God, the end times are here.
I don't know, love. We have got bricks at home.
Ooh, good make though.
No, CG, absolutely not. You've missed your cut-off point, I'm afraid, sir. Now, if you want to wish me an early Valentine's Day, I might think about accepting that. Yes. Times, they are going really, really quickly. I've got to be so bored now for time to move slowly. Which is good for stuff like work. I remember time stopping at work back in the day when I was, you know, bored out of my mind on a Saturday, one of my 2 days off from school or college, or on a Saturday in a supermarket, and the time it just didn't change. And now, not a problem anymore. Good, because, oh, work's over, that's brilliant. Bad, because, oh no, life's ending quickly, isn't it? Long old January, but the last week, 2 weeks has been good. Wait a minute. The last 2 weeks has been January, so which is it? No, weekends are a joke. I 2 days when you're an adult is like blink and you miss it. So petition number 1, we've got to change the Australian currency officially to dollary-doos. Number 2, at the very least, a 4-day weekend. Even when I don't know what to do in this game, I'm still having a great time, and I'm making some sort of progress, depending on how loosely you want to define that term.
Hey, oh, it's happened again. Me pasty pop.
Hey, oh, the police. Report that pasty pop.
Do you think it's possible to dual-wield truncheons?
Oh, yeah, baby, I do. It's something I've never thought about before, but now it's all I'm thinking about. I love the way, like, Big Boss Man spins his nightstick / truncheon. I love the way Sarah Connor holds hers in T2. But dual wielding, doesn't it happen? No, it doesn't happen in Hot Fuzz. Can you guys think of an instance of dual wielding truncheons / nightsticks? Because I can't. This year is going to be the year of us, everybody. So yeah, this year is already working out better personally for me than last year, but still lots of time for plenty of shit to go awry.
That's kick then. Kick.
I'm going to pub. Black Widow, huh? Yeah, no, but they're an actual nightstick. Yeah, but again, are they nightsticks? Are they truncheons in the traditional sense? They're part of the truncheon family, sure, but... Oh, I tell you what, I've been getting into Street Fighter 6 again.
I almost caught my eye.
And I wish that I could re-challenge Kenny Omega again now that I've had some practice. I tell you what, so first of all, when I played Kenny at Street Fighter, first of all, I was really out of practice. But second of all, I was all like, oh my god, I'm playing Kenny Omega! So I was a little bit, you know, knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Most enchanting lady.
But I did do terribly. But I've still played Street Fighter with Kenny Omega. I can die a happy man. So bring it on.
Anatomy. And see, that's why I
I thought about that because you mentioned King of Fighters, and of course Terry and Mai are in it. Alex coming soon. He was, but he's a professional, so he kept it a lot cooler than me.
Just how wet can we get it?
Tonfa, yeah, I've seen a lot of Tonfa, but I'm talking about English police dual-wielding truncheon action. He only had one Poobles, as far as I can remember. Old Striker just... Even as a young'un, I was like, they've run out of ideas. When Mortal Kombat 3 came out, and one of them was just not even a policeman, but a security guard. But that character model in Mortal Kombat 3 back in the day, Striker's just a fat guy with a shirt on and a hat backwards. It was too, of course it was. Overcompensating. Was it really? Yes, the good old PlayStation achievement. Right, what? Tell me more. I really miss asbestos.
Bring back asbestos. It's fine.
Amazing. Okay, I was completely out of it for the 3D era. Well, CG, don't forget that I approached Pepsi Max for sponsorship. I was like, how about you sponsor this channel, guys? What have you got to lose? They said no, but now it's finally starting to happen. Now we're amassing the Foxhound army, CG. Now you can spam them every day and say, hey, I think you should sponsor that there Psycho Fox's stream because he's a great streamer and he likes your drink. He likes Pepsi Max. Why won't you sponsor him? I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You phrase it however you like, but, you know, just something like that.
I'll have a chicken bake, please, love.
Well, with no butter today, Colin's gone and lost it, so it's vegan. I hope that's all right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'd rather shit bed.
Liquid Death, I really applaud their marketing prowess, but I was well disappointed when I found out it was just water. No. White Claw as well. It isn't just water, but it might as well just be water. It's shit. Right, I don't know what I'm doing. It is just water, isn't it? Is some of it flavoured water? Well, it's water, Pookie, isn't it? You know, like I said, I'm taking my hat off to them. I think they did a great job. It's a great gimmick. It's water, but it's extreme. It looks like a beer or an energy drink or something. Oh no, I'd rather shit bed. I'm not saying I'd rather shit the bed than drink Liquid Death. I've never really even seen it. Listen, but if you want them as your sponsor, Pookie, who am I? So to stand in the way of your dream. So let's get through to the Liquid Death people, and we'll get back in touch with the Pepsi Max people, and we'll say slightly over 1,000 followers. What do you say now, Pepsi Max? I'd be like, oh my god, this changes everything. Yes, I am. Yes, I am Chris. Right. Let's think about back in the hole. It's just a delight, isn't it? What a joy. Pookie, I don't understand that sentence. What other names do you have, Pookie the Wolf? Pookie the Wolf, Chocolate Thunder. Because I'm liking this already. There's a collection of names. Better than any of the Game of Thrones characters. And I've only heard 2 of the names, so give me the rest of them. Chocolate Thunder. Are you allowed to have that name?
Cracking work reclaiming my spanner from that despicable fishmonger. Unfortunately, I've just noticed my screwdriver's gone missing.
Oh, for
too.
God's sake, mate.
It's probably that daft lassie, Kerry, down at Price Shaggers. Right, away you go, laddie. I can't get into this thing without my trusty screwdriver.
Alright, we've got to go to Price Shaggers now. It's good to see that hasn't held you back in life, though, Pookie. You're doing a great job. Ooh. It's not fair, though. Yes, I agree, CG, 100%. It's not fair, though. Because Limmy is hilarious. We'll take Limmy as a Scottish example. Limmy, hilarious. But everything he says is a little bit funnier because Scottish. My Welsh mate, he would say all these things. Extra funny because accent. Me, with the default voice, this is how normal people talk. The rest of you all got weird accents. What am I supposed to do with this? It's not fair. Price Shaggers, aye. Right.
Is that fire still broke? Don't put your rubbish in my bin.
I won't.
I'm in the pub.
Oh, knocking on my door.
How do you guys feel about that? Because on one hand, a bin is a bin, you know. It's where rubbish goes. But if you walk past someone's house and you put some rubbish in, like, their bin, you know, their proper bin, what all their household rubbish goes into, is that okay? Because I have done it a couple of times. I would say that's infinitely preferable than just dropping your litter on the street. Because a bin is a bin, but at the same time, it's not a bin, is it? We're getting very deep tonight, guys. I should have prepared you.
Okay, pup.
Yeah, it would wind me up as well. I've had it a couple of times because where my house is situated, a couple of times when the bins have been left out to be collected, it's on a bit where someone might thought, oh, yeah. But I found like a chocolate bar wrapper in there that I didn't put in my bin, and I'm like, what the fucking hell is this? Who the fuck do you think you people are? Also, the numbers wrong. Just exciting stories from a 40-year-old tonight, guys. Don't worry about getting old. It's not as boring as they say. It's really exciting, I promise. Right, anyway. So my house number had actually rubbed off my bin. So last night I wrote it on there again with a permanent marker. It's non-stop, wild living, party central here. And you guys are always invited to come on board. CRT, Craig, or flat screen. Here we go. What they got in Price Shaggers today?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. They're everywhere. Someone must have lured them down from the roof. Can you fetch us that box of rat poison?
That's right, guys. Don't wait up. Because, yeah, I won't hear the phone, even if you wait up and call, so. Excuse me. Yes. They've said it a few times in this game already.
I've been on my best behaviour.
And I think that's where games like Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed fall down. They don't say the title of the game enough, do they? Rocket League. Does any character say Rocket League in Rocket League, for example? Oh, I don't know if I could live like that now, Kimpler. If I and it's happened a few times. I've come out my house in the morning and the bin is not there, and it is a little bit of middle class panic that I go through, and then I've always found it again. But and one time someone else's bin was outside of my house and mine was gone. I'm like, this is way too much excitement for first thing in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's like a Die Hard movie. You know, my pulse was racing. Yeah, that was a poor example. That was a poor example. But how many times in Medal of Honor do they say, I award you the Medal of Honor? Right, that was what I was supposed to do, right? That's the rat poison, right? Right, now where's the screwdriver? Biddy! Can I now? Yes. Now would you like me to be the cat? Oh no. Am I going to like what I find at the end of this, at the other end of this lump? Tell you what, I didn't watch over Christmas, Krampus, but I'm well up for a bit of Krampus next Christmas. That is a fucking great movie. Help me, Leon! Leon! I hope this new Resident Evil is all brilliant. Because the last one was mostly brilliant. It lost me towards the end. Huh? Disconcerting. Yes, I know the screwdriver. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, you got... Oh, okay. What, Biohazard? Resident Evil Biohazard, the one in the house. Yeah. I liked 7 and 8. There's bits of 7 and bits of 8 that I didn't like so much. I had enough of the sludge monsters in 7, like, pretty much immediately. And like I said, I was loving 8. And then at the end, you know that boss where, like, everything's flying around? It felt like it felt like I was suddenly playing Call of Duty. Like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it this year because of work, but if we do Game Blast this year, by the way, that's I've done 3 Game Blasts. It's where I play for 24 straight hours on stream. It's completely stupid, but it's for charity, and they get harder each time because I get older each time. But if we do it this year, I'm thinking Resident Evil. What's this? A Temple of Cheese? Again, I really should be praying to the cheese gods because I want to get that price. Those cheese prices got to come down. How are we supposed to live like this? Ah! No, I'd like the last one. I do remember, like when I would take breaks and go sit downstairs for a bit. The last one, I do remember feeling really, really bad. It's Barnsley 1, Liverpool 2, isn't it, Jepper? And how are you doing, Jepper? What? Look, I need this. Look, give me. Brilliant. Uh-oh. I'm sure that screwdriver's going to kill someone. Oh, really? Oh, are they not doing well? Are they not doing good? Well, I've exposed myself, haven't I? Oh, no.
I can't turn my back for a minute in this town.
It's not Billy Connolly. Is it Billy Connolly?
I swear down, I've never
4 draws on the bounce. Unlucky, Liverpool. Now, a couple of questions. Well, just one, actually. What does 4 draws on the bounce mean?
Hey, anyway, back to the
4 matches drawn. What's the bounce? At the start of a tournament? Pray tell. Excuse me, Mr. Jock, sir. Would you... In a row. Well, what? First of all, why not just say in a row, sports people? But second of all, come on, Liverpool, mate. I noticed Craggle Rocks has gone very, very quiet at this moment. Well, you're all going to have to go quiet, I'm afraid, because it's advert break time. But I'll be back after these adverts. Don't worry. Why am I coming back? Well, for a little bit more. Thank goodness you're here for the one and only Kimpler. Don't go anywhere. See you in a few minutes, everybody.
Mayor Quimby supports revolving door prisons. Mayor Quimby even released Sideshow Bob, A man twice convicted of attempted murder. Can you trust a man like Mayor Quimby? Vote Sideshow Bob for mayor.
That's actually quite good logic, Simon. I like it.
Rabbits, mazes, monkeys, demons, dragons, evil, jungles, puzzles, barrels, bombs. Stick it. Stick it in your pocket. Stick it. Sweat, swim, run, panic, kick, scream, live. Game Boy Pocket. Stick it. Stick it in your pocket. Stick it. Stick in pocket. Stick it.
Okay, I'm gonna break up with Billy and go out with you, but you have to tell him.
But he's your boyfriend.
He's your best friend.
Look, he just went out for a soda. We're gonna have to figure this out before he gets back.
All right, if he comes back with a Pepsi, you tell him. If he comes back with a Coke, I'll do it. Yoo-hoo chocolate drink? Oh, Billy, you're the only one for me.
Yeah, you're the best, man.
Yoo-hoo chocolate drink. Buy any other beverage, and you could be making a terrible mistake.
Fresh from the sewer. And into your Nintendo Entertainment System comes Ultra's version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now you can take control of these heroes in a half shell as they nunchuck, swim, and bazooka blast their way through sewers and streets, ridding the world of rival robots, wretched ruffians, and the evil Foot Clan forever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're out of the sewers and available where Ultra games are sold.
Like a ghost in the moonlight, the ninja warrior stalks his prey. Unseen, unheard, and unnoticed. Mission accomplished. The final battle begins. Ninja Gaiden for Nintendo from Tecmo. Coming soon, more hard-to-beat action. Tecmo Bad News Baseball.
It's back. Big is back, because bigger is better. 6000 SUX, an American tradition.
Hey, B, no way a little dude like you is gonna change my ways.
It's time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
Take this. An unbeatable part of this nutritious breakfast.
That's better than a body slam.
Undefeated.
And still champion.
It's a honey of the oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Tonight on Down to Earth, can it be true?
I am adopted.
I'll buy that.
Then on Safe at Home, the gang's New Year's plans are up in the air.
Dan's plane is circling. It can't land.
And on Rocky Road, guess who's coming to dinner?
Wait till everyone hears about this.
Will Sandy have his heart burned again? No problem. It all begins at 6:05 Eastern. Oh.
So many forgotten TV shows. Who's talking about Rocky Road in this day and age? No one. I was out of the room for a second. What was the amazing advert you guys were talking about? What did I miss? Ninja Gaiden.
Fresh from the sewer.
Turtles. The one with the family. You're right, that is a good advert. The thing with America is multiple time zones. So in England, and the UK, I should say, you've got the watershed because it turns 9 p.m. in every part of the country at the same time. But obviously you can't do that in America because multiple time zones. But like I said, the way that they'll just show, like, I remember seeing a bit of Zach and Miri make a porno at like 3 in the afternoon, and they just cut the audio for when they swear, but they were still saying the swear words and mouthing them. You just couldn't hear it. And I was like, this is... Do you know, what's the point? You know, like, if a kid's old enough to understand language, you'd be like, that's a swear word with the audio taken away. I mean, either don't show the movie or just go, parental warning, this movie's got swear words in it. All right, go. Watch at your own risk. There you go. Yeah. Sky movies back in those old days, the BSB days. Oh, fuck yeah. Sky movies showed... the first series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles condensed into a movie. And I do say Ninja Turtles because it was ninja with the nunchucks, completely uncensored. And it was shown in England on Sky TV, even though the UK was one of the countries that were like, we don't like ninjas, turn it to Hero Turtles. So very odd. And that is, I'll tell you what, that's worth staying up till 11 p.m. to finally hear Roman Reigns say, bitch. Yeah. Anything in wrestling setting people's worlds on fire at the moment? Now, well, there's something you don't see every day. If a neighbour put their bin in my bin, then it's over between me and that neighbour forever. Like, it's scorched earth. There's no coming back from that. I would never ever listen to anything that if their house was on fire, even if it was connected to my house, I'd throw some more fire onto that fire. Oh, the Fightful Awards. Oh, I didn't even know there was such a thing as the Fightful Awards. Should I care?
Come on, I'll eat them raw.
I think if we started our own version of the Game Awards, for example, you know, now, this year, on this channel, say, in 20 years' time, when we've got all the contacts Jeff Keighley has, I think we could put on a better show than they did. Like I said, when those actors were doing that acting award and the cringe levels were off the charts, I had to turn the channel over. Well, Tab, I think that just says everything we need to know about your mind, really, and not this hilariously innocent game.
Oh. I get lonely sometimes.
I enjoyed the last bit of AEW I watched. Yeah. Again, the whole WWE thing's... I am annoyed at them for so many reasons, and one of the reasons why I'm annoyed at them is they made their company completely unappealing to watch for me. But I am a bit annoyed. I was like, because there's a small part of me that's like, oh, Rumble, yay Rumble. Not going to watch it. Don't care. But I'm annoyed that I don't care, and it's their fault. Oh, silent. Oh.
Hello, love.
Right.
Aye, thanks for helping me get the screwdriver back, laddie. I wish I could say we were done, lad, I really do. But as I got back, I noticed my hammer's gone walkies. It must have been pinched by that no-good yob Frank.
Oh, no.
He's probably doing it at the brook, poaching fish as we speak.
Oh, we better go down to the brook.
Her and her sister were so lovely when they used to babysit.
Alright. Just got to remember how to get to the brook. Brookside. Speaking of Game Awards, there was a trailer I missed and I didn't see until today, and it is legit the most I am excited about. Poobles, don't keep us in suspense. Pray tell, what trailer are you talking about, sir? What video game is on your mind?
So I'd like to have a little look through the window.
Badger game. The brook's not on any of those signs. Nope. This is looking good to me. Maybe not. Another Yakuza game, Poogles, really? That's what you were teasing us with there. Another Yakuza game. Because we never get that, do we? 2026 be the year that we go back to Yakuza on this channel? I just don't know. The mechanics are simple but very satisfying. Oh no!
Here's again. Ready for another bit of fiddlesticks, are you? Watch your knees.
Always. So what's the
hello again. Didn't expect to see you twice in one day.
I'm going to use the word gimmick, but I don't mean it in a derogatory way. What's the gimmick of Gang of Dragon? Because what are those games called? The one where you're the photographer, the journal, the investigator, not journalist, the investigative photographer. It's something like Justice. Still one of the Eternals. I still haven't seen that, and I still have zero interest to see it. There you go, Judgment. God. So I mean, I'm definitely at that point now. All the games and game titles that I've ever seen or heard of in my life have just merged into one blob, which is not ideal.
I'm a chartered surveyor, and I'm in trouble.
Hold him still, Turpentine.
No one needs to. No one needs to see it, and that's why they didn't. Right, which is the one with the... Is this even the brook? Quite annoying that we unlocked that tomorrow, and yet we can't do anything with it. Oh, driving! Pretty cool. Who's the guy we're talking about here? Which Eternal? Salma Hayek? The one from Game of Thrones? Kumail? That guy? Try not to do a joke about you talking about your dong, Kimpler, but I've said it now. Enough about, enough about that, Kimpler. Tell me who the actor. Don't think Louise Nerding. I would have watched it. I would have watched Eternals immediately if she was in it. Americans basically think of a prototypical Britney Spears, but British. I don't know if I mentioned it the other day. I was on hold to my energy provider, and the hold music was "Hit Me Baby One More Time." And when I got through to the guy, he told me it was whatever the song was #1 on your 14th birthday, because that's when the company started off or something. But I got I got to hear all of "Hit Me Baby One More Time" before they answered, and I have to say it's been a long time since I listened to that song from start to finish. It's an absolute banger. It's an absolute banger. I mean, that may be stating the complete obvious.
Gone here. It's gone. Gone.
It's gone. I can tell you all about it. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time with Baby One More Time on hold that day. Have they killed this poor man? Well, are you telling me that you're going to say you're representing the opposition here, Tabby? You're going to tell me that it's not an absolute banger? Has All Star spoken to you often about the thrills of hearing Baby One More Time through to completion? But I can't remember why, but the guy said it was going to change soon, the song, the whole music. So I can't wait to give them a call again.
I'm a worm. Another thing you ought to know about worms.
I love this
Very
world.
limited career paths. It's either down the compost heap or off crawling through keyholes at night to find a shiny penny. How's that for dirty work?
Why are you grumbling, Silent? And why would you not share any of your Britney thoughts, Tab? Hit My Baby one more time. Well, which is it, Silent? Are you for child murder or are you not? Because you've really got to pick a side on this one. It's the fence sitting that offends people the most, sir. All of what? An attempt at a child's life. Okay. Sounds to me like you guys are asking for another stream of Britney's dance beat. That's what I'm hearing loud and clear.
Ah, there you are.
Are you talking about Britney? Are you trying to abort Britney Spears? And are you sure it's not too late?
Well, it's a ballsy look, Brit, I'll give you that.
Apparently, he's going to Sam's for his rub.
Never. They are luscious, though.
Well, yeah, look.
Well, well. I never thought I'd see the day where the big man would come to me for his meat. Come up here and have a do on this thing.
You don't have to feel bad for her anymore. She's free. Oh my God. It's like the Binding of Isaac. Yeah, but Dab Best Despard isn't here, Tab. Do you despise Britney Spears, Tab? And everything that she stands for and all of the music that she's ever released? Well, I think for child stars...
One dark winter's night, my father brought me and my sisters a lamb each, and but a single sheep knife between us. Mine, the run to the litter, jolted as I made the cut. It bleeded and bled for a fortnight.
Oh man!
And I wept.
Is this a David Lynch game? I think, obviously I agree with you, but I would say as far as child stars go, it could have been a hell of a lot worse for her. Obviously I wish it was a hell of a lot better, but I'm saying,
When I was scarcely 3 years old, my father, mistaking me for a small cut of venison, hung me out in smokehouse. It was nearly a day dangling all the embers before my sisters found me.
Yeah.
With a black lung. The doctor said I shan't likely see.
You're just one of those women who hates women, Tab, aren't you? It's a shame. It's a real shame to see it. She doesn't. I don't think she's trying to sing like a little child. What I will say is this: one time, The Guardian wrote a review about an Ellie Goulding song and said that she sings like a toddler, and the reviewer found it very annoying. And I was like, that's fucking great. I mean, if you're talking about the Baby One More Time video, etc., that's more down to the disgusting record executive men who dressed her up like that. No? I wouldn't say she affected a child's voice for her career, though. She doesn't sound like... I'm your friend and you like me. That kind of stuff. I mean, that would... If Britney sang what I just sang, that's a guaranteed #1 hit single, of course.
I know. I found out when I was only 7 years old. After me mum.
But Toxic comes on, you're hating it, aren't you, Sam?
That very same evening.
What about Stronger? Her loneliness ain't killing her no more, Tab. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, everyone likes Toxic. Oh, God. This is gross. playing in my head right now. I can confirm Toxic is a great song. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that bit's my favourite. Oh. Nope. Oh. Get another thing to put me off meat. I'm not having sausages for a while. Right, come on now. Add to the mound. Oh god. Oh no! Ah! I don't like it, but that's fine. Let's go in all the way down. Gangly thing right at the back of my throat, etc., etc.
Ooh, excellent work, lad. A fine cut indeed.
And Tab, if you can think of a better way for me to attract men, then I'd love to hear it. But if not, then I'm putting the nappy / diaper back on and I'm heading out to town. That's another excellent one this time. Excellent. So I said you're going to. I'll be the face, and you'll write all my killer lines.
I've forgotten the most important ingredient.
And we'll have a revenue split of.
Fine eggs. Here we are. I'm sure there's the number in here.
We'll talk
somewhere.
about it.
Ah, here it is. Pastry Pete's Premium Mixture Company.
Pastry Pete's a fucking great name.
Pies.biz.
Pastry Pete's Premium Mixture Company, pie mixture delivery for pies.biz. Horrible raw.
All right, lad. The number is... Oh.
Well, he said O and the subtitle said 0, so I don't know what to believe.
1, 2, another 2, 6.
Hello, this is Pasty Pete's Premium Pasty Pastry.
Colin, is that you?
Oh, hello, Mr. Ron. Yeah, Pasty Pete's off today. He's took Auntie Margaret down to Guernsey.
So you've forgotten my pie mix then?
Oh, no. I'm ever so sorry, Mr. Ron. My memory's not been so good since my mum put me back on the bismuth.
Well, you better bring us 3 big...
I know why they've done that.
Post haste.
It said there's no mistake between
I'll be right over.
0 and the letter O, if it's written like that. But then get the character to say 0 out loud, eh?
I could. Ooh, Lauren.
What the...
Oh, hello, Colin.
I had no
Well, the
idea
Christopher
you
Nolan
were
movies,
in the
you
pie
know.
industry.
I won't be called. I don't like to call him Ra's al Ghul. I prefer Ra's al Ghul.
You're looking extra sweaty today, Colin.
Thanks. It's actually butter. Super slippy. You should see me get down a ginnel. I'm like a whippet.
I love whippets.
Really?
They're skinny.
The doctor says we've got a very similar bone structure.
That's true.
My dentist says I've got the teeth of a smooth
It's
spaniel.
accessibility gone mad.
Maybe we should, I don't know, go to the hygienist together sometime.
I like the way Colin's
Colin.
standing.
Florence.
Very relatable. Oh no.
Florence.
Oh, Boobles. Yeah,
Oh, Colin.
the one in the hair adverts. Yeah, Raish. Because I guess it's actually supposed to be Raish, right? Rather than Raz. I prefer Raz. And again, what was with Jason Momoa pronouncing it Ryu at the Game Awards? What was with that? Should we also be worried that not only is that dick comedian in it, but are they going to be calling him Ryu in that film? Because I cannot relearn that character's name for a third time. I can't do it. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Interesting. Got to get out the cock queen somehow.
Oh dear. Right. Mr. Horn?
Yes, Florence?
Please fill the shop with this ginger batch more.
Only when we're making the best pies, Florence.
It doesn't matter now, Florence.
Enough for everyone.
Talk about a real case of Florence and the machine. Right. Don't! Stop, come on. Oh.
Send down to Big Ron's, where we've made our biggest pie yet. Big Ron, how big is the pie?
It's a pie so big, you could feed a family of 5 for 40 years.
Oh my God, the dream.
It's a pie so big, you'd get lost in it. It's a pie so big, I have dreamt of it since I was a small boy.
Think of how big the pie was when he was dreaming it as a small boy.
Now, look,
Massive
I
it would have
know
been.
You've told me before, but why can't you just, well, you know, make your pies a bit bigger?
Oh no, what an amazing villain origin story. Well, this game's a load of fun. I could see it as a perfect game if you're like, for some reason I'm getting perfect hungover vibes game. Really relaxing, funny. So yeah, next time you're hungover, why not try? Thank goodness you're here. Am I just going? Surely I can get up there. No, is it loading again? Ooh, see them loading times. I don't know. No, we've got to get the double jump. I haven't got the morph ball yet, so I don't see us getting up there today, unfortunately. She's still chilling with her dog. Talk about your dog again. Oh, damn it.
Herbert's gonna have a right job on getting fertilizer with Rog in this state.
Are you going to let me in yet?
Get your head down, lad. He's gone bonkers. Rog, relax yourself. You're making a mess of the place.
Get out!
What the devil's gone into you, man? I never even mentioned your massive head.
It isn't massive!
For crying out loud, Rog, there's no shame in it. He's gone as mad as a magpie on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Grab us a sack of that brown and let's get the hell out
Where
of
am
here.
Am I still good? Yes, I'm in the bin. Look what you've become, Rog. He was doomed from the start with that head. Oh no, Rog.
I'm sorry, Mr. Peeling. We did everything we could.
What's that red? Violet's are blue. Roger's got a big head and he's a massive bellend.
Oh yeah.
What up,
You
aliens?
big-headed
That pose in the
freak.
itself.
Sorry, mister. It's company policy.
Well, it is also shaped like a bullet, so maybe it wouldn't have been too bad for her, you know?
Never mind then, love.
He's already got himself a bird, so I don't feel that bad for him.
I can't keep pretending anymore, Roger. It's just too big.
Oh, I hear that all the time.
It's just too big. Too big.
That won't fit.
No.
Extra large.
Too big. This is a family restaurant.
Too big. Too big.
It's just
Not
too big.
Too big.
Tony's got
Too
a
big.
head.
Too big. Just be fair.
Right then, Rog. I'll see you next week.
I think we'll have to come back and finish this because this is a very, very enjoyable time. How long is it, Silent? Do you remember?
I'm glad that's over. I can't stand the fuss.
Okay. Well, we'll wrap the stream up soon with Kimpler's blessing. And like I said, it's Subscriber Sunday again tomorrow and again on Thursday. But I think I'll come back and finish this after that. Yeah, check them stats. Speaking of stats, I really need to get good at logging films that I've watched in Letterboxd after I've seen them. I've never really got into the habit of doing it, but I really have to, because it's just going to help me. It's going to be a nice diary to help me remember what I've actually seen and when, especially with these scaries when so many of them, like I said, bleed together. 2.4 on Steam, that might not be completely accurate. It's 2.4 hours. A Kimpler, of course. Who's the raid request for? I'd love that. Always open to raid requests, by the way. We've got a great group of regulars that we raid, but always up for meeting new people and channels, etc. But yeah, I think it's the perfect time to pause this. But Kimpler, again, thank you so much for choosing this game. I've had a great time with it. You're always very enjoyable. A Kimpler Subscriber Sunday pick, as are they all. But that was very funny. I take it we've got an autosave system? Yes. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you've had fun as well. It's been a lovely time. Let's give this a little copy and a paste situation. Thank you, dude. Right. Let's see how this goes. Raid channel. Search. Live. Just chatting. Absolutely superb moustache game, so how can I say no? Guys, like I said, it's been an absolute pleasure. Here's some raid text so Eric knows who sent you. And but as far as this stream goes, that's it. That's all there is to it. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday with 2 Subscriber Sundays. But that's the end of this stream. So until I see you next time, wrestling commentator in Texas and does like YouTube stuff and podcast. And brilliant, perfect raid recommendation. No, guys, thank you for the stream. Thank you for the stream. Let's. I'll get back to you about the movie this time for definite. Sign. I'd love to watch Rental Family ASAP. I will see you next time, guys. So until that time comes, don't forget the Joker. Remember that the final event is the Eliminator, and thank goodness you were here. I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Thanks, and good night-o. Ugh.